Hey guys, crazy hack here I'm gonna teach you. So I did this eye already, so now I'm gonna do this eye. I've already prepared this eye by moisturizing, because if you wanna look younger, the most important thing to do is to make sure that you're getting the moisture in your skin that you need. So I already used all over my face my day cream from Unique. This is my eye cream, and this is, you're gonna put your regular eye cream on first, then you're gonna put some eye primer on, which I did before this video because you wanna wait 5 minutes for it to dry, and then you're gonna put your eye cream on before you put your foundation on. And that's gonna kind of prepare the area to be able to put the product on it so that it doesn't crease, because nobody wants the creasing of our fine lines and wrinkles, right? And we want it to last. So by putting that eye primer on there before, that is going to help it to stay. So here's the eye primer I used. So again, number 1, moisturize your whole face. Use your day cream. Number 2, I got the hiccups. Number 2, you want to make sure that you put your eye primer on, okay? This is gonna help the makeup to stay. It's going to help the makeup to last. When you put it all over, when you put primer all over your face before you put your foundation on, it keeps the makeup from settling into fine lines and wrinkles and the pores, right? So we don't want those to stand out. So the eye primer has a little bit of a tint to it. That's the difference between the regular primer that is clear, and then you can see my eye primer has a little bit of a colored tint to it. And that is for, like, you see how I have kind of the blue on my hand, you can see veins. Well, when you put that little bit of tint over the veins on your eyes, if you have them, then it's going to help to hide that, right? So that's why you want a tinted eye primer. And this one is called Unique's Eye Primer. So let that dry, and then this is one of my favorite products in the whole entire world, and everybody should own this, but this is Unique's eye cream. And basically you just pat it gently on your face. And dermatologists like to tell you to use your ring finger, because your ring finger, for whatever reason, applies the least amount of pressure, and the skin that is under your eyes is like the most delicate that you can get. So that's why they tell you to use that finger. I try to remember that. Okay, so if you have heard about this new hack, it sounds crazy, and I'll be honest, when I saw it, I thought it was crazy too. But when I tried it, it's actually shockingly interesting. So just take a little brush and pick you an orange. I know it looks like these are gonna fall out, but they're magnetic. Isn't that cool? Unique has this. They have a smaller one too, but I have so many eyeshadow colors that I like the bigger one. But they're magnets, and so you can change them out. So if you just want 4 colors, or if you want all the colors, it's magnetic and it sticks to it. So I love that. So anyway, I'm gonna pick this orange color. And the reason, if you're wondering, like, why in the world is she using orange? Like, that is crazy. And this is a little more than what I wanted. So the thing is that you have to remember about, about Unique's pigments. Our eyeshadows are full pigment, okay? And when they're full pigment, that means you just need a little bit. So don't get carried away and use as much as I did. Now it looks like somebody punched me in the eye. But you could definitely get away with just a little bit. But the reason you want orange on underneath your eyes is because when you're color correcting, when you're trying to hide underneath your eyes that blackness, you want to look at the color wheel, okay? And the color wheel, and I will post a picture in the comment section of what I'm talking about, the color wheel, or you can Google the color wheel. But if you have blue or purple or black or whatever, then you look at the opposite that you want to hide, and it's going to be orange. If you have red, like let's say you have acne, then you're going to go to the opposite of the color wheel, and it's going to be green. So that's how you decide what color you need to color correct. So you can buy color correctors, but I'm trying to teach you guys a cheap way. So if you have an orange eyeshadow in stock, or should I say in your house, then that's gonna keep you from having to buy something, right? Okay, so the trick to when you have, where you don't wanna show the fine lines and the wrinkles under your eyes, which is what kind of happens as we age, right? is you're going to want to make sure that you use like a liquid kind of concealer, okay? And you want 1 to 2 shades lighter than what the color of your skin is, okay? And since I can't find my concealer brush right now, I'm going to just show you by using my finger. And again, I'm using the gentle ring finger that they say is the best finger to use. I still need to put mascara on this eye now that I'm looking at it. And you're just gonna gently go over that orange, okay? And since I got a little carried away with the orange, like I said, you don't have to go quite that dramatic. But like I said, gently, gently, gently. And make sure that you let that eye cream needs to have set already, okay? Now, if you have oily skin, you're not gonna want to use the eye cream because the eye cream will make that kind of slide off. But when you're trying to look younger and you're over the age of 40, then basically you have dry skin, and so you're gonna do everything that you possibly can to hide that dryness. And so there's no worries there. So just pat, pat, pat with that finger, or you can use a beauty blender, a beauty bud, or a kabuki brush. And what I like to do, because I want to highlight that area, and you can see I already did this eye, is you want to kind of bring that concealer down so that it's more like a triangle, because you're wanting to highlight this area. And if you have any left over, you can kind of put it on your forehead, go down the center of your nose, right over your Cupid's bow, right there. And just take that leftover that you have and use those to highlight, because the whole point of highlighting is to bring attention to certain things, and the whole point of contouring is to take away from certain things. So what did I do with my brush? Okay, so then take whatever brush, or like I said, you can use your beauty bud. If you're gonna use your beauty bud, you want to make sure that it's been wet, okay? This one hasn't been wet because I didn't think I was gonna use it. But you want it to be wet, because if you wet it really good and then, you know, squeeze it out, then it's not gonna stick to here. But I'm just gonna use my kabuki brush, and when you use the kabuki brush, then you just press it down and you can see that, look how much lighter that is. It's amazing, right? Hello, who loves that?